All right. Yeah. Just for the intro here. All right. We got Fallout New Vegas. I haven't played in a long time. It's first. Yeah, I think it's gonna be one on the I forgot my mic actually comes from it. Okay. And that'll do. I am gonna have the chat up, but it's gonna be way across the room. Maybe I'll edit this down later so less of me messing around. All right. Might bring the chat up. Check.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
The intro bit.
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Possibly. There's one right there in the kitchen. Alright, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff. Because I have a lot of DLCs installed. So they're gonna hit me with a lot of options here. Hit me with a lot of
You're awake. How about
notifications here. Does my mute button work?
Whoa, easy
Check.
there,
Check.
easy.
Back.
You've been out
Got it.
cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Courier. What should I name him, babe? Yeah.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Be a guy, will be a white guy. I do like the cut. Fire. What's this in there? These are terrible. Randomizing ain't hitting today. Give me something to work with, dude. I guess. Yeah, right. I kind of like his do the best, though. So. Oh, that's fine. It's tough out here in the week. I wanted to play with the PlayStation controller. I might do that later, but it is easier to just plug in the wireless. I am on the scroll ball mouse though, so my shooting might not be top notch here. Honestly, I can't do like just full beard. Oh, survive. I'm dumb. It was like one of the first ones. Okay. I like that and color. Same. All right. Alright, let's go with that.
Well, I got most of it right anyway.
Very handsome, very
Stuff
guapo.
that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Did a little messing around and
Ooh, looking good so far. Go
when
ahead
I
and
first
give the vigor tester
re-downloaded
a
it
try.
here just to make sure it
We'll
ran
learn
smooth
right
and
quick if you
everything.
get back all your faculty.
But I tried just running a guy straight through the straightest path to New Vegas with if you know anything, that's not advisable. But sometimes you can get away with it, but the build I made was a little too min-maxed. I had a lot of stuff at 1 or 2, so I could max out like 3 or 4 stats. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to max 2 stats. Be a little lacking in our agility and our perception. For how I like to play. Those are ones we need the least of. We're gonna go mainly luck and intelligence, and then I can dump some points in charisma if I need to. Give myself an extra point in that. I think we can work with that.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Let's see.
Okay.
Shadow in a door.
How about this one?
Got a Tesla coil or something going on.
Last one.
Now, there's no option for it, but there's in one of the later DLCs, if you have Wild Wasteland perk on, which we will, that a lot of people said this looks like two bears high-fiving, and I feel like I can't unsee it. But there's a character that's a joke character if you have Wild Wasteland on, and his name is Two Bears High-Fiving, presumably in reference to this, because a lot of people gave that as feedback. And I don't even know what it looks like anymore, so they have not put it.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Yeah, I think the New Vegas has a very strong intro. You got a lot of motivation, simple motivation. Okay, so we want science. Do I want medicine or do I want barter? I'm trying to remember what perk I picked last time. I should have screenshot it. So we're gonna do science instead of lockpick for now, because science has more applications. There are stuff you can't open with the computer always, but I find it's a little more helpful for me. I don't really have a lot of speech, so I feel like that would be helpful because I'm doing a luck and int character, and my medicine's already fine. And then with this perk we're gonna take, you see why that's important. I am gonna need to have barter though, up to 25, so I'll have to put a point in that. But I should level up before the point I need to have. I need to have, where is it? Explosives. I need to put, get explosives up to 25, and then I'll need barter at 25 as well to do the tutorial mission. Now the nice part is you don't actually have to do the tutorial mission, but we're definitely going to do that. Just for the experience.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
And Wild Wasteland is an excellent one. Guild. So this is an important one. You don't. This and Wild Wasteland you definitely don't have to take if you're playing it for the first time, but this is like definitely one that's, if you know what you're doing, it's super advantageous to do. Or even in general, these two are fun. Because Wild Wasteland is this where just funny stuff will happen, or there'll be a lot more little references and stuff. You'll get a little like alien audio cue. And then this, all your stats get +5, so all your skills will get +5 immediately, but you'll suffer negative 10% from now on. But when you take that first level, what you should do is invest in what is it? It's a quick learner, I believe it is, or something like that. And that immediately gives you an increased 5%, I believe, gain, or maybe it's 15%. But you get an increased gain in XP, but you only need to take that once or twice to cancel this out. And it's usually a lot more worth it to boost your stats up early on, because your levels will come pretty quick early on than whenever you can take that trait.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
We're gonna rob Doc Mitchell real quick though. running pretty good though. It's not quite as smooth as no streaming, but it looks like we're running 60 and streaming 60, so take it. I think I missed some stuff on the counter in there. I want that. Shoot, we want that. Put those for real cheap. I know, I'm coming. I'm coming down. I don't know why I took those. I'm sure there's someone that collects books. And the second I walk outside here, I'm about to get a gang of notifications that I have DLC, basically. That stuff. That. That'll boost our medicine. Chemistry right now. Oh, this might be what I was looking for. Okay, ball. I think I'm good. I think we got everything over here.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
What are you trying to pick?
You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
And we're not going to do hardcore mode. I've never done hardcore mode. We're not going for like a platinum or all the trophies on this or anything. Real big game, maybe someday. Here's all my notifications. I am about to get a bunch of really good loot, though. Really good starter loot from all the packs I completed. Talk to Victor. Is that it? Might get a couple more.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone lodge. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Shouldn't have cut him off like that. I'm sorry, guys. And we'll go sell stuff before our final encounter here, but we shouldn't do it when it comes to doing this before. We'll scroll this slowly. You can pause and read if you want. Okay. And we're a melee character. No. When did I get boxing gloves? When I made my last character, I didn't have these on me, so that's it. Maybe I got them for free for my perk here. And again, we'll slow scroll here. Stuff about how the armor works. All this stuff has a condition on it, and then of course it has damage and damage per second and stuff like that for the weapons, and damage threshold on the armor, which is how much it takes. Damage it takes to break the threshold back for attacking you, and then the rest will go towards your health. Resistances. And we do start with some pretty good armor for this. It's medium armor, which is cool. I got one. And everything has condition. So as you use it, it'll get worn out and you'll have to repair it. There's all the repair stuff. Yeah. Sorry. Oh. I just skipped it, I'm sorry. But basically there are different ammo types that you can load into your gun. And the merchant in here will kind of explain that here in a minute. You can ask him about it. And there's another. Knew we get a couple more here. Oh yeah. We're gonna be a smooth talking melee fighter here. A block. We're gonna put these bad boys away. Lethal weapons.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Oh yeah. I feel you, Easy Pete. That's all I'd be doing in this game.
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers. led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
I got these fists, Pete. We're gonna have a long range, but we're not doing any mid-range stuff.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Okay.
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Another good thing about this intro is a lot of these guys
Cheyenne,
kind
stay.
of pretty naturally
Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her
about the
to.
world. Questions you'd be having if you just woke up from a coma.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
We'll do the rest of her dialogue tree in a minute. I can't fix the radio ahead of time. That'll be important later. I do need to mess with my sensitivity though. That's all. Alright, this will be a great time. We're gonna do everything pretty normal here. Check that bad boy up a little bit. Maybe go down some. Music in this game is very cool, but we gotta leave it on one because I'm trying not to get copyright claim. Because all the good music is copyrighted. So maybe we can very lightly have it in the background. We'll see what happens. Not that I'm making any money off this, but the copyright claims are annoying. They can take down your channel instead. One good noodle. We're not doing that here.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Oh, it equipped it. We get a little closer.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Here. The trackball is hard, dude. It's hard to get good with it. It is good for scanning, though.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start.
Down one.
But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me.
But yeah, see,
It's
you can
just
take
down
this
to the southeast
tutorial
a
as
short
far
ways.
as you want. If you know what to do, that's what I mean. I was running, like literally I walked out of Doc Mitchell's house, put some armor on, and then I ran northeast or so through the valley that's like the straightest shot to Vegas. Yeah, it doesn't hold your hand really whatsoever. I'm kind of slow though. I don't know what that is. Probably go back stop the car. Really good, this guy, actually. Yeah, this game is unlike Oblivion or one of those games.
Hear
where
that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos
this
to
has
clear
like a
out.
hard
Bunch of little monsters is what they
hard
are.
point system.
Seems
for
like Doc
skills
Mitchell
that
treats
affect
more gecko
stuff.
bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the
Doesn't
jump
matter
on
what
them.
you use if
More
you're
likely to
not
hit something vital
proficient
that
in
way.
Sneaking. We're gonna sneak just because we can, but we're actually good up in the face because we're an character. We're unarmed character.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Probably should. What? Okay, it's not bad. Oh, damn. That worked so good. I didn't think I'd get that lucky. There, I think we got the sensitivity down. How do I go back to old girl? I'm running right now. This is terrible. Hope I saw it.
See? You're getting... There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
So our goal is to save the dog right here, because he can very easily die in these encounters. And I want to see if there's different dialogue. You know? Oh, good job, good job. Okay, I gotta get ahead of these guys. I'll come back and move the geckos. Why am I not moving? get them all? Yeah. Oh, we saved the dog. I usually don't save the dog.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves.
Oh, I
Some
didn't save
people,
old girl.
your word
though.
just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Not really, but we're gonna do
All right
it.
then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
We gotta cook, Jesse. Okay, we're gonna loot all these geckos. Collect stuff for the crafting system. We will not be. Oh yeah, there is a settler down here you can save too. I didn't get her in time. We did save the dog. Dog has a name. The settler has no name. And the dog can also help us later. Tickle that. Okie dokie. Got a beverage. Turn my keyboard around. Alright, we're gonna for real bust out the glove. The nice part about going melee is, you know, you should probably have like a gun or an explosive something for backup, but you don't gotta reload these gloves. I don't know if my mouse is dying. Every now and then I can't look. We're going the right way. Okay. Oh, some geckos. That's alright. Yeah, you can get quite a bit of loot and XP just from tooling around the tutorial area here. Probably want that. One is up in here. Schoolhouse. Please not stop dying. This guy floated up higher. Turn off the signal. Ooh. graveyard. The unfortunate part about the audio thing is I will have to turn it on for all of Dead Money, because there's a mechanic that has to do with the radio. I guess your collar beeps too, so maybe I can see if I can get away with it. But we'll see what. Cross that bridge when we come back. A great asset for me here. I think it's gotta be, because I don't think I had it when I made the last character. I forgot to invest in unarmed, so. There's little snow globes to collect. What was I here to get? Oh yeah, this is my grave that they dug me out of. That I dug and then they dug me out of. One Brock flower, is that all that we need? Damn, I burned a bunch of health items, which isn't great, but we're gonna roll with it because you can save scum pretty easy here. Is there a quick wheel? There's gotta be, right? was gonna run some mods, but Nexus mod won't run on here for whatever reason. Like a net 6 error of some kind. Something that happens with Windows 11 usually, from what they're saying online. But I could still install the apps. There's some steps I could take to fix that error, but I haven't tried yet. And then I could just manually install the mods, but I figured I was also going to be streaming, so we're just going to... I haven't played through all the DLCs myself. I beat the game a couple times and played Old World Blues, so we'll see what's up with that without mods. The original one. Okay, baby. Love you.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
It's not a far walk at all. We're still taking advantage of fast travel.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my...
Trying to line with general subtitles. I don't know how people
Friends,
feel
we're
about
burning this
subtitles,
town
but
to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the Strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region, but if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Be careful out there.
But yeah, you can see all these characters have good development, kind of lay everything out that you're going to need to know about the game. And then here's going to come our first repair check. Repair 20 or greater. We have that. Which is my intelligence skill, I believe. Or my intelligence.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Level.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Use our barter skill right here.
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Think about it. I'll think about it.
I'm sure of...
How would you buy some of my stuff here? That's basically all her cat. That's a magazine. I don't really know about
Another satisfied customer.
Yeah, you're gonna see me do that a lot, by the way. Let's go to the menu.
Be careful out there.
I hit the wrong button. Alright, cool. We're gonna go see what's up with Ringo. Because how this whole little thing plays out is kind of like the whole decision of the game. There's like a couple different ways you can go about this conflict. You can even go talk to Joe Cobb if you want. His guys are like camped out closer towards where they came from. You can go catch him if you follow him. Talk to him about the encounter. I will try him.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
I don't know how to play Caravan. I tried, dude, I really like Gwent. I tried yesterday on my BS character. And I can't do it. Because they don't have a pop-up on how you play it. It's like on a holotape. She'll give you a spare deck to play with him. I think this stuff, yeah, those 9mm are good. So I'm taking this carton. My lockpick is really low. Do you got any more dialogue?
So what's going on? Oh.
I'm sorry if I skip any dialogue. It's impulsive, not because I'm trying to skip it, or I'm like impulsively clicking the mouse. Hey, James. No, you're good. You are plenty welcome. Oh. Oh, he just said he can't hear me, so I'm stupid. It's a party now, boys. We got Patrick and James. Papa crew back together. Oh, Patrick been watching. Should have known.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up.
Oh,
The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Sorry.
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right? They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Interesting.
Can do.
Offload some stuff here. There's still more things to loot around the area. I should really go through. Caravan shotgun is really good. The varmint rifle's okay. See what kind of weapon. We will buy that. It's probably one of my main backup guns here. He doesn't have like a rifle though. We'll keep this at least until I use up a whole bunch of grenades. Sell that. Sell that. Yeah. I do need 22 long rifle ammo. I think that's everything I want to keep for now. So 22, 22 and 20 gauge. Oh, he owes me like hella money. Okay. I fucked up. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, okay. I didn't even sell him all my junk. I don't want the extended mag for the varmint rifle. You're okay, baby. If you want to. Hmm? Yeah, it's fine. It's mostly James and Patrick here. The boys. Oh, I gotta catch up on chat. Oh. I'm smoking for the homies. Yeah, it's about that time. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a new Borderlands. That's wild. What's KCD? Oh, did you see No Man's Sky's doing oh yeah, No Man's Sky Studio, Smile Studio is coming out with a new game in development. It's like Light No Fire. It's like a planet size map as opposed to like a galaxy size map. He's honestly giving me a pretty good deal on all this stuff. He's only got 55 caps now, so we'll come back. We'll come back. Are you gonna play 2, James? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Okay, let me get out of the merchant. This is boring. Does he have repair kits? See, I'm already up 1,000 gold though, or 1,000 caps. I'm only in the starting area. Oh. He's got jet. Hell yeah, dude. Party. Oh, I could just up my barter before I talk to this guy too. Does he have explosive weekly or something? Take that. We won't buy any drugs for now. I should low key buy like all the stim packs though. It's okay. Basically get them all back. Yeah. I'm sorry, I said I was gonna get out of here, but you can have all that. I'm not reloading. Need all that. Keep those. Oh yeah, we can definitely. We'll keep that one. Actually, no, we won't. Then we'll keep all my aid on me for now. And all right, I can live with that. I can live with that.
Thanks.
Thanks. All right.
Take it easy.
I will take it easy now. Sounds like they slay shellfilet. Shellfilet and PJs. Ooh. Alright, let's go talk to everybody.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Revolver out of the picture, and her radio repair quest is easy. I know, I'm about to do the radio. I'm about to get all the optional objectives too, because I'm about to level up. Thanks for the revolver though, I forgot about that.
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. I hunt geckos, mostly.
James,
the meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Goodsprings, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Well, I had the original game, but it was $20 to get the other 2 expansions, or $20 for the Ultimate Edition.
Sure. What do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
This is the best story, for sure. Best story and interactivity, for sure. I don't know if you can hear me or not yet, still Jane. Oh, sorry. Just letting everybody get
a new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Goodsprings. The critters up there are big and poisonous. If you want to know anything else, just ask.
That's what I was doing. What I did with my...
I'll be waiting.
Character, just to make sure everything ran good on here. And stuff was, I just made a character and ran straight for the strip. I just threw on some armor. Let me do this real quick. We're not gonna steal because we're gonna be mostly good.
Hey.
I don't know why I need to come behind the bar and creep on Trudy. I guess I don't need anything over here. Oh, that gun. No, it's a picture. What is it? B? Is it T? No. Oh, what's the button to pick? What's the button to pick? Oh, sorry, everybody. Is there a revolver?
Evening.
I'm probably breaking immersion a little bit right now, but that's okay. Hey, Harley. Hey. Your old lady tried dabs.
Howdy.
Hey there.
I didn't level up off that? I gotta be so close. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Go fight a gecko real quick or something. Hey, we got a whole Papa squad in here. Oh, we're leaving the main area. Oh, dang. I didn't want to redo everything. Stuff. I didn't want to redo everything. I just wanted to double check. Yeah. Okay, I kept those. Well, for anyone that missed it, there you go. Okay, so we're exactly how we were. Pretty sure. Dang, I'm still a little bit off from that level. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's go look in the schoolhouse and let's see what skills I do have right now. Yeah, okay, you see what I'm doing. Yeah, let me go back over my stats so I can show you. Blah, blah, blah. But this is from my armor. But luck 9, intelligence. So these are two more important ones in my opinion in New Vegas anyway. Because there's a lot of stuff where you have to fix tech, so this can be a little more important usually. Perception and agility, you need quite a bit more if you rely on bats, but we're doing a melee character for the most part here, or unarmed character, so we won't really need that. And then I just wanted to point an extra point into charisma, because I am going to be focusing on speech, which with 9 luck and a high speech, charisma shouldn't play in too much, but it does help your starting out stat. And it's a dump stat you can use for later. And then I click on the wrong thing again. And then I don't know why I'm taking a hit to guns. And then we put some points into unarmed, speech, and science. Those are gonna be our best friends here. Here, run. We're gonna get out of this. We're gonna get out of this. We're gonna level up, and we're gonna win. I didn't mean to run out of the area. I was just trying to level up. Okay. So yeah, let me mosey back into town here, because I can go check out this schoolhouse, try and open that up. I can also probably open up the safe in Ringo. Ringo's gas station up there. Let's document Mitchell's house. Their quest for the schoolhouse. I'm not gonna do that. It's the main quest. Quest we're on right now. Where is it? There is a lot of choice. I like the idea, since this is New Vegas, I like the idea of being a smooth talking gambler who's like just lucky, smart, and charming enough that he can get by. Because we're gonna do a yes man ending. I'm gonna see if I can maybe leave Mr. House alive. I thought about doing a Legion run because I haven't done that before, but we're getting crits though. We're getting crits left and right. Alright, how long is this slide? We're gonna dip over to Ringo's. Ah, there's a terminal I could have done that. missed it. I missed my button. Okay, I didn't realize what button it was to turn the lock. Ah, there we go. Hell yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So our speech is probably good for just this level up here. Hey, baby. We're gonna need at least 25 explosives and at least 29 barter. I don't know how I got extra barter. I don't know how I got extra everything. Let's round out a couple skills here. Let's round out lockpick. And we'll put, yeah, we'll go at least 45 there, at least 45 there. Kind of even things out for this first level. And then we'll start dumping here soon. So we got 25. We got 30 barter and we got 25 explosives. That should let us get all the optional stuff for this mission. And then, yep, this cancels out my perk that I took at the beginning of the game with Wild Wasteland, and so that negative 5% bonus doesn't apply, and it's now a 5% bonus. Let's go open that safe in the gas station, and we'll come back over. Talk to everybody here. I guess I can talk to Doc Mitchell on the way. Oh yeah, where's what's his name? Where's the robot? Because he does have dialogue about helping, and then he doesn't show up. Is him down here? Am I tripping? Gotta be him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep going.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough. Happy trails!
Alright, I'm glad you know what I'm doing here, James. You can explain the strat, because I keep getting distracted by the very dialogue I'm trying to open up here. That's sick. You can just take everything in Victor's shack, though. I actually didn't know this at all. I've talked to him before, but I never thought to just come in here. A weapon repair kit just out in the open? Does Victor smoke? Nah. Pretty bare bones. That makes sense. He's a robot. Sleep though. Hey. 11. Let's go. We'll talk to everybody. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess I figured you could, but I guess I never thought to do it either. That's pretty sick.
Howdy, partner.
Oh yeah, take that. Take that all day. James, do you know how to play Caravan? I haven't been. I tried yesterday and I still can't figure it out. I didn't read the holotape either, but I was hoping I could just. It would just give me the prompt.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Try to hurry.
I'll be back when it's time. Hold on. Already did that. Okay. No break. We take all that. That's good stuff. Alright, later, dude. I'll be back. I gotta go talk to everybody. So. I low-key kind of want to follow him like you're talking about, but I'm kind of scared of, you know, like cazadors and deathclaws and such.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Okay. I see you.
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got. Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Whoa, what happened? Oh, I scrolled too far off screen. It's funny. Okay.
This here's Goodsprings, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Goodsprings Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
Maybe someday.
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living. That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it. Sure.
He's broke, so it's not even worth selling him nothing. So that's fine. Goodbye. And yeah, I got pretty much everything worth taking in here. Double check. Oh, I did miss one. Oh. Yeah, I definitely love that on purpose. Yeah, what was that? Couple Lucy's. Alright. Talk to Chet. Did I talk to Trudy already? No, I don't think I did. I should have. Alright, what's up, dude?
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Take it easy now.
You're alright, Chet. You're alright as long as I have the right stat.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts. Bad trouble. Welcome. Yup.
Oh, easy Pete. Did I talk to Trudy? No, I didn't talk to Trudy.
Hello. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Oh, I forgot there's a sneak option. I thought I put one in the sneak. That's alright, we'll get it next time.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Okay, sick. No, I gotta actually read the holotape this time before I do caravan. Because I think there's a button I have to hit on the keyboard or something that it doesn't tell you about. Either that or it was bugged last time I played it. We'll see. Because I love Gwent in The Witcher.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right. What's the plan? Are we ready?
Yeah, all right.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
There's at least 6 of us.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Isn't he your first opportunity to like talk to the powder gangers and potentially side with them too? I believe that Joe Cobb who you're talking about. Oh yeah, am I geared up? Okay, yeah, whatever. Way better than that. Got boxing gloves.
I love you.
You going to bed, baby? I love you. You're about to miss the big fight, though. This is it, huh?
Howdy.
Yeah. It's the last. It's happening right now. We're just gonna eyeball a couple of these. Oh, that was a beautiful one. Are you kidding me? That's beautiful. Okay. This is the reputation system. You can pause if you want to read this. But yeah, the reason part of the reason this game is so good is because it's like a microcosm for everything that's about to happen in the rest of the game.
Howdy.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit. Thanks again for all your help. It's a 2-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game? Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too. Oh. I've never stopped here until recently. You're better off asking one of the locals. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta read this. This is important. Caravan decks are comprised of at least 30 cards from one or more traditional playing card sets. The decks may have any number of cards of any type that suits the player's strategy, although it cannot have duplicate cards from the same set. For example, a King of Spades from set A and a King of Spades from set B deck is acceptable, but more than one King of Spades in set B. Oh my god, this is long. I can't read it to you guys, I'm sorry. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's kind of like blackjack. Probably between 21 and 20. Oh my god. Okay. All right, I'm starting to pick it up. I'm a little confused on some of the rules, but I think I see what's going on. Yeah, tell me how to win. That's what I want to know. Okay. Jesus Christ. Let's read these. I'm not reading all. I can't read all the text. I'm sorry. All right. That's fine. Hold up.
Thanks again for all your help.
Yeah, let's play.
Sure.
What's he betting? We're betting like 100. Yeah. Bye, James. We love you. Okay. All right. Let's see here. It's not letting me do anything. This is why I didn't want to play it. I'm gonna try and put my music playlist on in the background next time around. I feel like there's it's bugged and there's something it's not letting me do. Or was I not paying attention that hard? Okay, we played through one, so that's fine. And we lost. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's unfortunate. In general, I try not to pick up too many guns. Dude, it's like I feel like there's something it's not letting me do. Like there's a control that it's not telling me about. Maybe if I look in the controls, I'll figure it out. Yeah, he has a really nice revolver though. What is that?
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Goodsprings is nice and quiet. Got a special discount. Be careful.
Actually, we will keep one of these outfits. Okay. I think we solved everything. Go talk to Victor just to show you guys that. Maybe my weight is kind of heavy. I should probably test some stuff.
Howdy, partner. So when do the rustlers show up? Really? I must have dozed off. Although that's never happened before. All right, but put everything back the way you found it. That's a puzzle, all right. I'm sure it's nothing. I truly am sorry I couldn't help you, partner. Was there something else you wanted to talk about? Happy trails!
Yeah, that's our unique dialogue for what's his name? Victor. Give me a second. We're gonna go to Goodsprings, and maybe we'll get introduced to Prey here before I get off. Hopefully a GD level here. Would be nice before I go to that.
Hey.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here. like the schoolhouse. Wasteland critters like to move in when Sun is not looking, so watch out.
Hey.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Goodsprings in the future. Until...
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Got a special discount for...
Okay, I think she owes me quite a bit, to be honest. So that's unfortunate. Might take that, actually. I don't really care. Worst case, we'll take all the sunshine for real. No reason.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
My phone died watching the chat.
Be careful out there.
Howdy.
I explored a good amount of the area around here, so we're gonna go ahead and head on out to Prim. My weight still isn't great. Let me go see if old boy's still in here. I know this part's not very good. I'm trying to optimize here because the game actually gets pretty twicky. I'm doing alright on money though. I got $1,000 on me already. Do me some more side quests on the way to New Vegas. We'll be good to go.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do.
Yeah, it's hard to not have a lot of weapons on you in this game, just because they make them pretty fun. All right, exit.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Bye.
Take it easy now.
Prim's basically just down the road here. And it's actually a pretty quick affair to fix up. Do Prim's quest, so I might start that, but we'll see. I want to at least get over there, though. Prim is that little settlement in the distance you can see over yonder there. Yeah, tomorrow I'll tee up my music mix. We got some royalty-free music to mess with here. Silence Steam tomorrow too. the nice part about the stamina sapping things. You can't hit super hard with them, but it'll steal all their stamina and level at. Boom, and there's our level up. That was beautiful. We'll love to see it. Round out our other stats here. Really need to. Yeah, no, I think it's every other level you get a perk.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Goodsprings. We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them. We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
My mouth is cutting out a little bit. Alright, this is probably a great time to save, actually. Oh, I gotta plug in my phone. That bad boy's dead. I can turn on the camera here real quick for y'all. Oh. Coming up on midnight here. Patrick, I don't know if you're still here, but I probably will still be on 20, 30 minutes. But yeah, thanks for watching so far, everybody. I feel like there's a decent little stream so far, especially since I ain't streamed in a minute. I desperately need some water. I kind of want a snack, but it's pretty late, so I'm just gonna not do the snack, that is. We're definitely gonna do the water. I can't even remember if there's anything hostile out here I need to be looking for. Oh, yep, there sure is. Yeah, is it Powder Gang? I think it might be Powder Gang. That guy's lootable. Who's this guy right next to me? Oh, can I uppercut him from here? Like I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it. So this whole room is up.
You like that?
You want Dude, I'm a menace with this melee though. Only 2 goons for pop.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around, asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package, that's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out. No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say. Well, now that you've mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. I guess I don't have anywhere better to be. Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Potter gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject. Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokespot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw! Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicky and Vance were this nation's 4th or maybe 5th most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Prim Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale. Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first, any boss you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who? Now, true, Vicky and Vance didn't exactly cut a wide swath of murder and bank robbery across the central U.S. like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs. But crime is crime. They drove reckless, too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway, it was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vicky would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank, had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine death car just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it. Prim is a thriving resort community located in Clark County, Nevada, right along Interstate 15. Whether you can't wait till Vegas to try your luck, or want to hit one last jackpot before you leave Nevada, Prim's your place. The town's premier attraction is the world-famous Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, so you came to the right place, partner. The Bison Steve is one of Prim's less impressive casino hotels. I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there are cheap, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't built to code. Why, this is the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, Prim's premier tourist attraction and resort destination. Yeehaw!
Oh.
You got it, partner. Prim Slim loves to spin a yarn. First things first, any boss you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered. Now, it was...
We heard this. Okay.
Happy trails, partner.
I should probably let this dog out.
Hello there. I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen. My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice. So I don't have nothing to say about Prim, for the time being at least. It's a sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry. My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor. and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead. Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got? Guess you'll be needing to find some, huh? Come back when you do. Later.
Howdy.
Alright. Well, we gotta rescue homeboy. Let's set my quest here. It's like I gotta fill this place full up. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta let this dog.
Howdy.
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 Move along, please.
Howdy.
Hey there.
Howdy.
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 Hey there.
Howdy. Howdy. Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey there.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hello. Whoa. I'm back.
Howdy.
All right. Save the 10. There is stuff to loot up in here, but I don't really know how much I want to. Do. Keyboard was bugging out. About that. Scrap 2 sensors. Scrap. we'll level up here and I'll boost my time. Oh. I feel like I'm missing chat. Hold on. Alright, let's do it.
Had enough? Ah! Had enough? Who's there? Had enough? You like that?
Let me give him that early low health so I know what's good. Yeah, so much extra health. Oh, is it because my glove just went down? Oh, he does get back. Oh, he flees. Hold up there, Bart. Whoa, no.
Come on.
First of all, not what I wanted.
Come on. The injury here, please. He didn't even bust out the incinerator. That's insane. Okay, I should be wearing a hat. Oh, I still never looked at that computer in the front. Maybe I'm just jumpy. Come on! I'm not charging. Oh, my leg isn't sleeping. Oh.
trying to work my leg back up.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb. Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free. Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you as soon as I am released from captivity. Well, you look to be a trustworthy sort. Okay, I'll tell you what I know. I overheard them saying that they're on their way to Novak. If you want to follow them, I strongly suggest that you follow the road through Nipton. There are a lot of dangerous things out in the desert, and you won't have me with you to protect you, as I need to stay here and keep Prim safe.
Nah, we'll untie you. I ain't tripping.
It would be so very delightful if you set me free.
I got you.
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest the lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here. Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here. Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way. I do hope this ordeal will be over soon. I just hope I won't have to use it.
Should I give it to him just for the lulz?
And depart we will. I don't plan to come back to the Bison, Steve, much in the years to come. Don't leave me here too.
Had enough?
I do hope this ordeal will be... I just hope I won't have to use it. Don't leave me here.
I just bullied this man out of his whole life.
This is most unusual. The Powder Gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novak where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Primm needs me here to serve and protect. Oh my, I think I've been spotted.
Okay, get unloading here. I like back out. Sleep.
You like that? Had enough?
You like that?
Had enough? Had enough?
Alright, one more second, you guys.
enough? You like that?
Hey there.
Thanks for freeing the deputy. A bit, anyway.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage? Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there. Hello again. I don't suppose you've decided to help. It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already. Well, a deputy isn't much good without a sheriff. So I figured I'd come in here and protect these good people until someone finds us a new one. Maybe next time you can bring a new sheriff back.
Hey there.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Law enforcement protocols reinstated, partner. Initializing use of force authorization. Authorization found. Yeehaw! Happy trails, partner.
Howdy.
Hey there.
Hey there. Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you. That beat up whole thing? You're welcome to try. It's yours if you can get it working. If I had my way, I'd dump it in the scrapyard in Novak and be done with the damn thing. Hell if I know. I don't think it's serious, but my tinkering days are long gone. A courier dropped it off a couple of months back. I got it working for a little while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Howdy. Howdy.
You got that old robot up and running again? How's it working out for you? Well, I'll answer what I can. Sure do. I run the courier office out of my shop. Leastways I did before things went to hell around here. Ask away. Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. Little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could. Don't go getting yourself shot. Hey there, youngster. That beat-up old pile of bolts? What do you want to know? The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up and running for some courier work, but never could get it running. Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology. Don't go getting yourself shot. Hey there, youngster. Gangers, gangsters, all sounds like trouble to me. Sure, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, bye.
Howdy.
Alright, you guys. That's probably gonna be the end here. Yeah, I'll get a thumbnail going, and I'll work on putting some background music in. Since I know the radio is so iconic, I'll have like my similar playlist hooked up. We're about to save here. Pick up on things tomorrow. In case you're wondering, you can't work too. Oh, I can mod it though. I do switch in like that.
Howdy.
Yep, I think that's it for us here. My bad, my leg was going to sleep towards the end there. I wanted to get a little snacky snack in. But sorry you missed. Sorry anybody that missed Prim here. But we got Prim a deputy, and Prim a sheriff who saved the deputy. We can go to start making our way towards Nipton, and then up to Novak. We got our companion Edie, that was huge. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Thanks everybody for watching. I felt like it was pretty good. Pretty successful stream for not having streamed in a minute. Yeah, like I said, I'll work on some new elements. Borrowing Sydney's PC here so I can play some Fallout New Vegas. Peace out, you guys. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Bye.